Let that sink in for a second. Manchester United have just gone to the Emirates, gone 1-0 down against the league leaders, against the best defence in the Premier League, a team that had won 24 out of 24 games when scoring first this season, and United have walked out with 3 whole points. We didn't scrape it, we didn't survive it. We went toe to toe and won properly. City beaten, Arsenal beaten, 6 points from 2 games. Michael Carrick, 2 weeks into the job, has just flipped the mood of this football club on its head. So today, we're breaking down 5 things that we learned from Arsenal 2, Manchester United 3. And trust me, there's a lot to get into. Let's get straight into it. First thing we learned is that Patrick Dorgu is not just a purple patch player. He's becoming a problem for opposition teams. 2 goals in 2 games, Manchester City and Arsenal. At the Etihad and at the Emirates. That's not normal. Let's talk about the goal first because it definitely deserves it. A volley from outside the box that cannoned off the bar and went in. That is elite level execution under pressure, away from home in the biggest fixture of the season so far. Here's the key thing though, it did not feel like a fluke. Dorgu has been trending upwards week after week. His confidence is growing and his shooting has improved. His dribbling is sharper and his decision making is quicker. This is a player who came in as a £25 million fullback and right now he looks like an £80 million winger. Bruno Fernandes joking about Bryan Dorgu tells you everything you need to know about how highly he's rated in the dressing room. Dorgu responding with nice assists shows the confidence is flowing both ways. Even Alejandro Garnacho, or should I say Subject 49, chiming in from Chelsea tells you Dorgu's name is doing the rounds. Yes, there's a small concern about the knock he picked up late on, but if he is fit, United have something very special brewing here. This is no longer hype, this is production in the biggest games. The second thing we learned is that this turnaround is not accidental, and Steve Holland is a massive part of it. Michael Carrick is rightly getting the headlines, but football clubs do not turn around like this without serious coaching work happening behind closed doors. According to people inside Carrington, Holland has been pivotal. He has been heavily involved in training sessions, opposition analysis, structure without the ball, and set-piece organisation. This is a coach who has worked with Jose Mourinho, Antonio Conte, and Gareth Southgate. He understands the elite standards. You can see it on the pitch. United did not panic after going behind. They didn't lose their shape and they did not abandon the plan. If anything, we started playing better after that. That points directly to preparation. Against Arsenal, a side that thrives on chaos, pressure and momentum, United stayed calm, waited for the moments and then punched hard. That's not vibes football, it's coaching. Carrick deserves huge credit, but this partnership with Holland looks smart, balanced and crucially sustainable. The third thing we learned is that Matheus Cunha is definitely the type of player that Man United have been tracking for. He comes on with 20 minutes to go, the game is tight, Arsenal have just equalised and the Emirates is bouncing. Cunha responds by saying, "No problem." The goal itself was outstanding, a strike from outside the box with precision and confidence. However, it's everything before the goal that really matters. He carries the ball with intent, he draws fouls, he relieves pressure, and he forces Arsenal defenders to step out of position. This is a footballer who changes the rhythm of games. United fans saying, "We've missed a player like that," are absolutely right. For years, United have lacked an aggressive, street-smart attacker who can flip momentum instantly. £62.5 million might sound like a lot, but that goal alone justified a huge part of this fee. This is not just a squad player, this is a match winner. The fourth thing we learned is that Bryan Mbeumo is becoming a big occasion certainty. Liverpool, Spurs, City and now Arsenal, he keeps turning up. Yes, Arsenal made a mistake for the goal, but do not overlook what Mbeumo does. He stays alert, he's aggressive in his movement and he's calm when it matters most. 9 goals already this season and many of them have come in high pressure moments. What Carrick has done is simplify his role. He allows him to lead the line, lets Bruno Fernandes work off him and gives the wingers freedom to stretch the play. As a result, Mbeumo looks comfortable, confident and dangerous. This is a signing that is aging incredibly well and United fans are right to be excited. The final thing that we learned is that Michael Carrick is not just surviving, he's imposing himself. Let's be very clear, this was not a smash and grab win, and it was not Arsenal bottling it. Manchester United earned this victory. They beat Arsenal, they beat Manchester City, they scored wonder goals, they stayed composed under pressure. Carrick trusted Kobe Mainoo, he trusted Harry Maguire who put in a defensive masterclass. He made the right substitutions at the right time. Roy Keane may not be convinced yet and that is fair, but Carrick is building a serious case. 6 points from City and Arsenal is not noise, it's evidence. Whether or not he gets a job long term, one thing is clear, Manchester United look like a proper football team again. So those are 5 massive lessons from a night that could define United's season. Dorgu rising, Cunha delivering, Mbeumo thriving, Holland coaching, CARRICK leading. United are 4th. The mood has changed. The belief is back. Now the question is simple. Is this the start of something real? Or is it just a purple patch and a new manager bounce? We'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.